welcome parents, family members, and friends to the graduation ceremony of class of 2018. Before we begin, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude and thank you to Mr. Ken Stegman and his entire crew for adapting with the changing weather and impending weather that is still making its way towards us and making this happen inside our gym. We will always do our very best to ensure the safety of our students, and tonight, the safety of their extended families as well. Although it may be a little warm in here, what is most important is that we will be warm together and as a family tonight. We will not let the heat dampen the spirit of this great evening. So tonight, we all gather to honor the great accomplishments of the students before you. Please stand and join me, Senior Class Vice President Alex Major, as he leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Senior class, you may be seated.
Over a month ago, I called this special young lady to my office to inform her that not only did she finish at the top of the class, but that she was the salutatorian of the class of 2018. She smiled and said, "Wow, I didn't even know whether I would be in the top 10. If you know Katie, and you know someone who is humble and reserved, I'm not surprised by her initial reaction. 5 years ago, Katie's family came to the United States from South Korea to pursue the American dream. When I asked what was the biggest difference between high school there and here, she said it was much more competitive in South Korea, and that Indian Hill offered experiences not available to us back home. She talked about how much joining the cross-country team meant to her, and she was able to challenge herself in something brand new. Let me back up. Because we made a small error. It was too great of an error to not fix. Katie Choi, our salutatorian, I would ask her to come to the podium and lead us as we listen to our band play the national anthem. Ms. Katie Choi, please come to the podium.
That was a joke, by the way. I knew I was going to make the top 10. Thank you, Bill. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to introduce the special guests who are joining us this evening. On the risers behind me, or now we're over there, are members of the Board of Education. Mrs. Nancy Eichholz, Mrs. Kim Martin-Lewis, Mr. Lyle Fiore, Dr. Eddie Hooker, and Mrs. Elizabeth Johnson. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Miles. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Mark Ault. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Melissa Stewart. District Treasurer, Mr. Mick Davis. Director of Pupil Services, Erica Leffert. And Director of Technology, Mark Richardson. From the primary school, Principal, Mr. Jim Nichols. From the elementary school, Principal, Mrs. Whitney Jewell. From the middle school principal, Mrs. Jennifer Yulin. Assistant principal, Mr. Cash Eden. From the high school principal, Mr. Jeff Cavadeo. Assistant principal, Mr. Mark Hayes. Director of Athletics, Mr. Jeff Nedron. And finally, the outstanding faculty and staff of Indian Hill High School. Thank you all for being here to share this evening with us. Now will everyone please rise and join our talented high school concert band in singing the national anthem.
Before I let Miss Katie Joy go, one of the things I'd like to talk about again is just some of her experience that she has come to Indiana. As I was saying, one of the things that she was most excited about was the opportunities that Indiana offers that she could not receive back home. Again, she talked about how much joining the cross-country team meant to her, as she was able to challenge herself in something brand new and enjoy the sport. She continued to discuss how her experience at cross-country summer camp was where she pulled her first all-nighter because her dear friend Kelsey Edwards talked through the entire night. Kelsey, I will apologize, but Katie is a black belt in Taekwondo and told me if I did not use your name, she was going to use her skills against me. I asked Katie what memories were dear to her heart, and she talked about this year's senior trip. She discussed how simple the goal of the trip was to bond with one another, whether in the development of new friendships or the tightening of bond with old friends. As she looks towards her future, she is excited about interacting with new students and a diverse group of other students in school. When not in school, Katie volunteers at the Mason branch of Cincinnati Children's Hospital, aiding the physical therapy activity of kids. In the fall, Katie will head to Washington University in St. Louis, majoring in biology, international and area studies. Once again, I'd like to put our hands together, honor and congratulate the salutatorian of the class of 2018, Ms. Katie Joy. Just over a year ago, upon my arrival at Indian Hill High School, I had the pleasure of sitting down with seniors and juniors to discuss what they loved about our school. I asked questions about traditions, relationships, strengths, areas of improvement, the usual as you prepare to enter a new school. It was towards the end of the year, and most of those who participated were busy balancing AP exams. That was the first time I met this extraordinary young man. He talked about the amazing opportunities afforded to him here at Indian Hill, and a love for his classmates and teachers. Indian Hill may be small, but some of our constituents come from all over the globe with unique perspectives and cultural experiences. Max Eihaus personifies such an individual. He has lived in Germany, England, Switzerland, Boston, Cincinnati. As he told last night, he moved to the United States when he was 9 years old. It was Halloween. As he drove through the streets of Boston looking for their new home, he recalled seeing all the Halloween costumes on the street and thinking to himself, is this how Americans dress every day? What a way to start. I asked Max to recall important moments in his life. In a nutshell, here's what he listed. Cooking Thai food over the summer, harvesting chestnuts in the fall, eating cheese fondue while hiking in Switzerland, picking apples with his grandmother, and of course, making his famous waffles here at Indian Hill. He went on to tell a story about swimming and the last leg of the swim relay race for the Wahoos. And at the end of the race, his mom says, Max, great swim. Max replies, no mom, I need to get home and check on the pulled pork that has been grilling for hours. If you know Max, you know food is a passion for him. Culinary jokes aside, Max did list other educational experiences that molded him into the person he is today. He cited an activity carried out in Mr. Bell's class in 7th grade, where they simulated the daily routines of African tribes. He highlighted a project on racial inequality that he completed back in Watson's class. These experiences stood out to him because of the lessons learned about cultures far beyond his daily life. In my short time here, I have seen this young man always willing to help others who need it more than he. I have seen him excel in the classroom and in the swimming pool. In addition to being academically excellent, Max is one of the kindest souls I have had the honor of meeting. Those accomplishments are just a few of the reasons why he will be attending Middlebury College next fall, majoring in international politics and economics, and swimming with Panthers. I am honored to present your valedictorian of the class of 2018, Mr. Max Eihaus.
Pretty hot here. Not long ago, we were born, lifted into the sky like the little Lion King. Maybe a stork brought us a little white blanket. Or maybe we were reincarnated from our past life as an oak tree. Who knows? Regardless of our origin, today we, the class of 2018, sit here. Our parents are elbowing and shushing each other, get the best view of the kid. Most of us, too, are probably a bit nervous. And I can tell you, being up here, my body is not in homeostasis. There's probably chemical signals in my head going. And there's always those of us who say, I'm a tough adult now, I don't have emotions. But remember, even though it may seem annoying to have your mom want to take 1,000 pictures until your face starts to twitch from smiling, it means the world to your parents and everyone else around you that loves you. Indian Hill is a very special place. Due to my dad's job, I moved around a lot and lived in different cultures that Mr. Demodeo listed. Cincinnati is, like all these places, a very special place. Special in its own way. And locally speaking, Indian Hill is even more special. Of course, Cincinnati has its peculiarities. Mark Twain once said, if the world comes to an end, I want to be in Cincinnati, because they will find out 20 years later. Of course, I also have to understand some of the local food creations, like what's a chili cheese dog? What's Geta pizza? Or, more simply, what's the difference between a donut and a bagel? Then there's those potholes on I-71 that just wreck your car. But these minor inconveniences don't matter. I love Cincinnati and especially Indian Hill because values matter. That starts with the 6 pillars. That starts with community service. That starts with knowing that your daily effort in school and extracurricular activities is appreciated. There's a sense of community and sticking together that I think is at the heart of the American spirit. When the pioneers crossed the American West, sticking together as a unit was the essence of survival, and I think that has really stuck. In contrast, I come from a culture where it's okay to make fun of people with disabilities, where it's okay to put down the weak, where successful people are not always appreciated, where it's almost encouraged to live a completely egocentric lifestyle. Ask a person from my hometown in Germany what they think about community service, and they will probably tell you that that's for criminals. Yes, in Germany, community service is not seen as a service, but as a penalty. Cincinnati was by far one of the friendliest places I've ever lived, and has formed a very special place in my heart. This school district in particular reflects the values of hard work, compassion, and stability that allows so many of us to prosper and blossom. To put it frankly, the opportunities offered here are world-class, unbelievable. There's a lot of negative signals coming out of generation sometimes. Screenagers, the opioid epidemic, apathy, the newest statistics showing that finished school children are better in X, Y, Z. But what we often forget in these warning messages is that as a generation, we possess something that all other preceding generations did not. That is awareness and tolerance, as well as the ability to coexist in an increasingly globalized economy. We have the entire world for us to enjoy. Life is our oyster, our sweet fruit. Why let a ripe mango fall off the tree and rot on the ground? There's a reason why trees produce fruit. That is for us to eat them. As we embark on our journeys into this world of ours, we enter a new phase. Maybe you will study, get a job, perhaps marry and start a family. Maybe move to Timbuktu and become a salt trader. Or maybe you'll found a startup that makes Jeff Bezos question reality. Maybe you'll do something entirely different that no one has ever done before. You are like a dandelion seed, waiting to be carried away into the world by the wind. But where is this wind coming from? That wind comes from inside you, that feeling of brimming energy inside you. This may sound a bit flowery, no pun intended. And it can be a bit overwhelming to leave and embark on your own life. But if you swim with the current, not the mainstream current, but the current inside you, nothing can go wrong. Of course, when you're swimming with the current, there will always be the occasional jellyfish that stings you. Maybe a sea urchin that you step on. Or maybe even a big white shark. But you have the skills to overcome these obstacles that life sometimes presents us with. It is far worse to swim against your current, as nature will always win in the end. Before I bore everyone with these weird analogies, I want to thank everyone that has helped me in my community on the way to this podium. That includes the amazing teachers we have here at Indian Hill, my parents and my sisters, and, most of all, my fellow students for all their support. There are countless times when other students, as well as teachers, helped me and guided me, like Mr. Witt helping me put on my tie before this. I can't express how some individuals are in this community. Absolutely amazing. Before I depart, I want to leave my fellow classmates with a few messages that I picked up during my time at Indian Hill High School. First off, be skeptical, but not cynical. The world is not black and white, but it's also not gray all the time. Secondly, our planet is warming rapidly, and our environment is under pressure. I believe it is up to our generation to live a sustainable lifestyle that shares the world with the other 7.5 billion. Thirdly, digitalization has exponentially improved our living standards, but it has also left us at risk of losing touch with the world. Our generation must master the healthy balance. Last, and most importantly, collect memories, not things. This is something I learned from Mr. Bradley Bell, one of the 7th grade social studies teachers at this school. Consumption is the end, experience is only the beginning. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to bring back to the podium Ms. Tony Choi.
Indian Hill High School has established many rich traditions in its more than 60-year history. One of those traditions, which is performed every year at graduation, is the symbolic passing of leadership with the exiting senior class to the next senior class. Leadership is the responsibility of the class officers who are elected by their classmates. Would the senior class officers for both the class of 2018 and the class of 2019 come forward at this time? President Gabriel Salvato passes the symbol of leadership to the 2019 class president, Alyssa Costello. Vice President Alex Major passes the leadership handle to the new vice president, Radu Dragunarescu. Secretary Blair Hassett passes the leadership handle to the new secretary, Albert Vaughn. And Treasurer Max Ihausen passes the leadership handle to the new treasurer, Jamie Zhu. Thank you all very much. Now I'm pleased to once again introduce our principal, Mr. Jayne.
Good evening once again. Graduates, family and friends, distinguished guests, staff and colleagues, welcome to one of the warmest gyms in Cincinnati, Ohio right now. It is with great pleasure and honor that I address you all this evening. Last night, Ms. Garrison called this class the class of change, the class of firsts. So for the first time, in a long time, we decided to change it, bring the ceremony into the gym. Okay. Tonight's special occasion and so many more of our past great memories here at Indian Hill would not be possible without the dedication and work of those who have volunteered within our PTO, athletic boosters, foundation, teams, clubs, and organization. Thank you for inspiring, encouraging, and supporting these students through this journey. Tonight we celebrate a special milestone in the lives of our graduates. And as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So I must express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to our entire staff that have helped mentor and encourage you to enjoy this moment tonight. Thank you to our teachers, paraprofessionals, custodial staff, maintenance staff, cafeteria staff, and bus drivers. All who have watched so many of you grow from small children to the young adults you are today. Although I have served as principal for just 1 year, I have witnessed this outstanding group of individuals commit themselves to providing our students with a safe, positive, engaging, and academically excellent school culture. For so many in this gym, Indian Hill High School has been a second home for decades. Tonight, we have the honor of celebrating the next amazing group of seniors, the class of 2018. Since its inception, Indian Hill High School has been synonymous with greatness, excellence, opportunity, pride, family, perhaps most important, fun. Graduates, take a moment and look around this gym. As many of you know, I'm not one to usually write down a speech, but on this momentous occasion again, I needed to. As stated last night at baccalaureate, I'm humbled and honored to have the chance to write 2 new speeches and address you again this evening. But what words could one use to encapsulate not just this special moment in the lives of all of you sitting here in the gym, but the amazing journey you have been on for the past 13 years. Some say that the story of our lives can be told through a series of moments. First kiss, first love, first born, and tonight, your high school graduation. For the last 4 years, you have prepared yourselves for this moment. This is your moment. There are a few moments in your life where the focus is completely on you. But let's not forget that you did not get here alone. This special moment is not simply felt by our graduates, but is embraced by all in the audience who have pushed you, encouraged you, inspired you, been the shoulder to cry on, and the first to lift you back up. Look around this gym. This is your community. This is your family. Tonight, we honor and celebrate all who have worn the red and white. For all of us, we are and always will be Braves. But tonight is not just the end, it is the beginning, a new chapter in the story of your lives. Seniors, you have been waiting for this moment, some longer than others, to leap from childhood to adulthood, to be released from the confines of high school and invigorated to take on the world. That special moment has arrived. Tonight, we will send you off into the world and anxiously await to hear the stories of your lives as you continue to grow. You have made it. Folks often ask us, why in the world would we work in a high school? I'll always answer the same. This is the best job in the world. We have the pleasure every day to watch a group of boys and girls come to us in 9th grade, nervous, scared, unsure of themselves and their surroundings, and mature to the fine young men and women that you are today. Although this is my first year at Indian Hill High School, connections I've made with you, the class of 2018, are some of the most special moments in my career. Since the very first day, you have continuously impressed me with your kindness towards one another, work ethic in the classroom, intrinsic motivation to be the very best versions of yourself, and to lead by example. That is the greatest gift, and why all of us who get to be beside you each and every day at Indian Hill have a passion and calling for education. But now it's your turn. This is your moment. The world is out there and is waiting for you. What will be your calling? What is your journey going to look like? Who will you become? And more importantly, who will you inspire to be great along the way? Be fearless, be kind, be adventurous. Never settle for mediocrity. Remember this moment. Seniors, I can say with complete and passionate affirmation that it has been an absolute joy being your principal this year, and all of us are going to miss you terribly. You are yet another example of why so many of us in the gym truly love what we do. So tonight, before you move your tassels, throw your caps, don't forget to look around one last time and embrace this moment. It is your moment. Congratulations, and let's go Braves. And now, Dr. Miles, and members of the Board of Education, I am pleased to present the graduation of the class of 2018. At this time, I would like to ask our school counselors, Mr. Crowley, Mrs. Cockrell, Ms. Kearns, Mrs. Jackson, to come forward and read the roll of graduates.
Maximilian Tim Theodore Ihausen. Yinsu Katie Choi. Cody Shangwan Fan. Rachel Kelly Gady. Catherine Alyssa Lewis. Jack Lahan Ning. Samuel Elliot Okum. James Carson Ward. Gabrielle Ward Salata. Cynthia Zhang. Allison Ann Alfred. Ahmed Hatim Ali. Emily Elizabeth Anderson. Joel Raymond William Berger. Savina Hassan Bahadaro. Joel Isaac Blackman. Paige Elizabeth Baumann. Seth Anthony Bradford. Emma Suzanne Beck. Irving Mykal Bright. Annabelle Olivia Berwanger. Andrew Wyman Rocco. Renee Laura Blackman. James Nelson Brunette. Lucy J. Bonner. William Wesley Cassidy. Alyssa Marie Boston. Peter Adam Chin. Isabella Noel Bristol. Tyler Daniel Anthony Cook. Isabella Rose Cacaro. Joseph Brian Down. Olivia Lynn Campbell. Nicholas Arnaud DeFort. Madison Lynn Carroll. Chase Allen DeMullen. Madeline Sophie Check. Alexander Faulkner.
Hannah Elizabeth Crittenden. Marco Giovanni Fiore. Madeline J. Salgado. George Daniel Forte. Kaylie Marie Donovan. Weston Neil Gardner. Catherine Sienna Georger. John Anthony Giroux. Adelaide Rose Durbin. Richard L. Wan. Kelsey Amanda Edwards. Tennyson Wendell Clement Holmes. Emily Louise Lyson. Garrett Ross Ennis. Mary Beatrice Freed. Richard Bryn Irvine. Carissa Peyton Fruman. Daniel Robert Yoshe. Kennedy Lee Burbank. Andrew John King. Anna Lee Garrison. Davis Mitchell Fleekamp. Anna Catherine Goslin. Thomas John Kleinben IV. Anna Rose Brody. Harrison Blackman IV. Dakota Alexander Condor. Courtney Autumn Hall. Aaron Jacob Levinson. Hannah Grace Fargus. Maxwell Clay Matthews. Paige Judy Hackett. Brooke Black DeClay. Elizabeth Baird Hendricks. Alexander Paul Major. Claire Jones Hassett. Kyle Ashton McSorley. Catherine Avery Hendricks. Cameron Alexander Metz. Gracie Wynn Hirsch. Adam Akila Masali. Lisa Catherine Hughes. Joseph Robert Murdoch. Morgan Lee Jackson. Adam Dia Munson. Rachel Elizabeth Gerard. Michael Patrick Oates. Allison Leslie Penbeck. Jacob Reed Pearson. Georgia Greer Kennedy. Eric Christensen Person. Grace Irene Kent. Manas Reddy Society. Andrew Wolof Patel. Sophia Catherine Cushman. Eli Joseph Reising. Brianna Campbell Danielle Okum. Matthew David Brown. Nicole Catherine Maytag. Eric Luke Schumann. Mary Claire Drew. Colin Samuel Shaw. Shannon Christine McCormick. William Christopher Seedling. Margaret Claire McKenna. Anish Singh. Allison Elizabeth McMillan. Samuel Jacob Smith. Paige Summer McMullen. William Richard Sturwall. Catherine Elizabeth Moore.
Braden Maxwell Swallow. Cynthia Mossman. Jake Wesley Tadler. Anna Kaylie Pestovitz. Daniel Jacob Ushery. Jill Kelly Petrie. Willem James Vandersloot. Mary Violet Robertson. Antonio Juan Vegatorres. Marina Saki. Noah Barber Lygren. Emily Ann Shear. Karen Douglas Walker. Anna Lynn Flattery. Asher Kyle Weinstein. Megan Christine Slavinsky. Jordan Christopher Winston. Savannah Brooke Stone. Zachary Ryan Young. Sarah Ariel Tan. Mykal Zhang. Anna Elizabeth Valeri. Kevin M. Zhu. Mary Catherine Baumann. Jared Daniel Zinn. Welton. Jack Christopher Taylor. Bryn Marie Linus. Abigail Maylin Wright. Jennifer Lynn Zhang. Lauren Olivia Garcelanco. Laura Osborne Garrett. Marissa Ann Gerner.
Thank you, members of the Board of Education. On behalf of the class of 2018, I proudly accept these diplomas. Seniors, please stand at this time.
Students, faculty, staff, members of the Board of Education, family, friends, alumni, it's an honor to stand before you on this memorable evening. Members of the class of 2018, you are to be congratulated for achieving a significant milestone, your high school graduation.
Your 13-year journey?
Yes. Your 13-year journey through K-12 education has reached its conclusion. We're proud of your numerous accomplishments inside and outside the classroom. Your enthusiasm for learning, performing, and competing, and your commitment to our entire community. You've certainly continued our district's tradition of excellence in academics, arts, and athletics. And I am confident that your experiences throughout the Indian Hills School District have prepared you for the future, enabling you to positively impact the world around us. Indeed, you are poised for greatness. Former baseball player Buck Rogers asserts, there are countless ways of attaining greatness, but any road to reaching one's maximum potential must be built on a bedrock of respect for the individual, a commitment to excellence, and a rejection of mediocrity. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and Board of Education, class of 2018, I extend my best wishes for continued success and look forward to hearing about the greatness you have achieved. Remember, we are and always will be